Have you ever been told sitting is the new smoking? What if I told you there was a simple solution to counteract those sedentary hours? Today, we're diving into a fascinating study from Columbia University that unleashes the power of exercise snacks to combat our sedentary lifestyles. Can just 5 minutes of walking every 30 minutes make a difference to your heart health? Stick around to find out. Without further ado, my name is Jeremy Cologne, and this is The Dark Side of Fitness, episode 61. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to my channel. We're focused on transforming your body from the inside out. Suppose you're ready to take your fitness journey to that next level. Like this video, subscribe to my channel for more whole body transformation content. Sitting is the new smoking. You've heard it before, a lot probably. To be sure, it's a bit sensationalized, but we can confidently say that moving some is better than not moving at all. And that, for most people, moving more is better than moving less. This brings us to a new study. Columbia University scientists found that just 5 minutes of walking every half hour, aka exercise snacks, can significantly lower your risk of heart disease and other chronic illnesses. That sounds easy enough, right? Problem solved. Or is it? Let's look at the study details to understand better what the researchers found. For a quick background, our increasingly sedentary lifestyle, sitting behind a desk or watching TV for hours, is strongly associated with cardiovascular disease and mortality. Even though studies have demonstrated the benefits of regular sedentary breaks, the 2020 World Health Organization Physical Activity Guidelines stressed the need to specify the frequency and duration of those breaks. The goal: help people understand what sit less, move more means daily. That's what the Columbia researchers set out to do. Here's how the study worked. 11 adults over the age of 45 were asked to come to lab on 5 separate days, where they sat in an ergonomic chair for 8 hours and were only allowed to get up to go to the bathroom or perform a prescribed exercise break, an exercise snack. Throughout the study, participants completed each of the following conditions, each at least 4 days apart in random order. Uninterrupted sedentary time, control. Light intensity walking every 30 minutes for 1 minute. Light intensity walking every 30 minutes for 5 minutes. Light intensity walking every 60 minutes for 1 minute. Light intensity walking for 60 minutes every 5 minutes. All walking was completed on a treadmill for 2.0 miles per hour. That's a 30-minute per mile pace, or a very slow stroll. 2 key indicators of cardiovascular health, blood sugar and blood pressure, were measured along with fatigue, mood, and cognitive performance. What the study found: compared to sitting for 8 hours straight, blood sugar levels were significantly lower in the every 30 minutes for 5 minutes dose. The other exercise snacks didn't lower blood sugar. Regarding blood pressure, all breaks yield statistically significant decreases in systolic measurements compared to the control. The most considerable reductions in systolic blood pressure were seen in the every 60 minutes for 1 minute dose, followed by the every 30 minutes for 5 minutes dose. Fatigue decreased from all breaks except for the every 60 minutes for 1 minute dose. The most significant reductions in fatigue were seen in the every 30 minutes for 5 minutes dose and every 60 minutes for 5 minutes dose. So if you're keeping track, taking a walk break every 30 minutes for 5 minutes seemed to be the most effective. This makes sense though. It resulted in the most movement out of all the breaks. One additional finding: when 80% of participants said they'd be willing to follow each dose long term. Here's some details you don't want to miss. This is a small study. While interesting, with only 11 participants, it's too small to draw any strong conclusions. Instead, it gives researchers insight and data to build upon for future studies. The control group is perhaps an extreme example. While many people are relatively sedentary at office jobs, not getting up for 8 hours straight besides bathroom breaks probably isn't a norm, or maybe it is. It's hard to know. For instance, an every 60 minute for 1 minute exercise snack might be similar to how a sedentary office worker behaves normally without prompting. Examples might be: you may be walking to a colleague's office to gossip, you may get up hourly to stretch your legs, or just pace around back and forth for problem solving. This is another reason why we can't be too sure about the results. Don't go anywhere just yet. I got some amazing expert coaching takeaways lined up that can help level up your health and well-being. Make sure to watch this video all the way until the very end to unlock these essential tips and strategies that can transform the way you approach your daily routine. Trust me, it's worth sticking around for. Here are some coaching takeaways for this study. Number 1, the blood pressure improvements are intriguing. Aerobic exercise is often a recommended first level of therapy for hypertension treatment. The reductions in systolic blood pressure seen in this study are comparable to the acute and chronic blood pressure lowering effects of aerobic exercise, according to the scientists. Number 2, moving some is better than not moving at all. Here's the thing though, some people don't realize how sedentary they are. Here's one solution. It's best to track your active and sedentary time for a week, either manually or with a fitness tracker. Besides getting a baseline of where you are now, even the heightened awareness that comes from frequent tracking could lead to more activity. As we conclude, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Your support means the world to me, and it's the reason why I continue to make valuable content like this for you. If you want to continue to see content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you never miss out on amazing expert tips. Thank you again. Until next time, see you in the next video.